Hi everybody, welcome to the Yoga House. Delighted to have you here with us today. Thanks to all our regulars who enjoy these videos all the time, and welcome to you if you're new to us. So we're going to start with a little bit of a warm-up, and then we'll move into a really nice quick flow just to enliven the whole body. And also we have a little focus on the hips here, so if you're feeling, like all of us, a little bit stiff or restricted in the hips, this is the perfect video for you. Okay, so let's start with the feet about hip socket distance apart, and we're just going to start to pendulum the right leg forwards and back. Now you might have a tendency here to sort of lean forwards and back with the trunk. Don't do that, just keep yourself nice and fixed here. Now find a breath rhythm that suits you. I like to inhale for 4 movements and exhale for 4 movements with these kind of quicker warm-ups. But just find one that suits you. Arms can just be passive. You can see I'm swinging my arms here as an option, or you can just keep them on the hips, or you can keep them active, externally rotating the arms, palms facing forwards. Obviously keeping this swinging leg a little bit bent, makes sure you're not going to stub your toe on the ground. Now you'll feel here after a while that of course we're warming up through this hip, but the standing leg is the one that's doing all the work. So you'll start to feel that strength in the left leg and a little bit more freedom in the right hip. And then stand down into that right foot, really charge it, plug it into the earth, and off we go on the other side. You may have noticed this is also a balance. So just allow yourself to go with the flow. If you're feeling you need to put that foot down for a little break, if you're feeling wibbly wobbly, that's okay. This is just a little warm up. Even if it wasn't a warm up, it's okay to wibble wobble in your balancing practice. We're stabilizing, we're learning stability in the muscle memory, a little bit of confidence in the mind, the more we become accustomed to balancing. Now, if you want to start to swing the leg a little bit more, a bigger range of motion, the pelvis is going to tilt a bit more. It will feel like the trunk is moving a little, and it is, but try not to kind of nod too much in the upper torso. And then planting that left foot down. So we're going to take that a little bit more now into the hamstrings. Standing your left foot onto the ground, take your arm out to shoulder level only, so it's not going higher, nor is it going lower. You're just going to stick the hand there, and then exhale, kick the hand or kick towards the hand. Inhale to come back down, exhale up. Inhale, exhale. Slow and controlled. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. X, in, X, in, X, in, X, in. The object isn't necessarily to make contact with the hand. You're just working on a little bit of tone in those left upper arm muscles as you stretch into the right hamstrings. So kicking towards the hand is sufficient. Now keep your left leg, that's your standing leg, straight. Right, so don't lose the integrity and the strength, really, in that standing leg to kick the leg up. You're kicking the leg up from a place of strength. And then stand that right foot down, right arm up, kick, 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 exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Dead stop as you stand, and then off you go again. So it's less momentous than our first one. And you'll feel it, that standing leg is having to work quite hard. Kick. Both legs stay straight for this exercise. This is a warm-up you could do not just before your yoga posture practice, but before any weight session or even a cardio session, or just in general, just to wake yourself up in the morning. Okay, so we're going to do some pop squats. You have the option to either just step into it or jump into it. So I'll show you the stepping option first. So as we come together, it's going to be an inhale. Exhale, you step one leg out, come down into a squat. You can turn those toes out, touch the ground, and then back in. Then we go the other side. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Touch the ground, but try to keep your chest up. Try to keep your gaze forwards. Exhale down, inhale, stand. Exhale down, inhale, stand. So that when you do squat, you're keeping your back nice and long. You're not rounding. Keep going. If you feel like you want to add in a little bit more explosiveness, we'll jump. Ten more. 5 each side if you're doing the stepping option. One more for luck. Good, and then back together. Woo. So we'll come into a little flow from here. I'm going to do it from the side. Just join me as you go through it. So inhale to reach the arms up. Exhale, split, twist to the right. Now hold this twist for a bit. Let your breath settle. Reach your right hip forwards as you twist to the right. So you're not doing this. Hips stay shining forwards. Good, so we're going to do an easy version and then we'll bring it to a more advanced version. You have the option to repeat what I'm about to do or to go more advanced next time around. Lifting right knee up, hold on to it with the left hand. Increase your twist a bit more. Looking over that backhand if you're steady. Good, now lay that right ankle onto the lower left thigh. Bend your left knee. Hands to prayer position. Figure 4 stretch. Sit down into that left heel. Make sure you're not stressing out your left knee. Make it come from your glutes, from your left buttock, from your hamstrings. Just a couple of breaths. And then lean forwards as you send that right leg back. Extend your arms, palms down. Extend your left leg, flying warrior. If it feels okay, you can play with pointing that right foot and lift the leg a little higher. Find the earth with that right foot. Bend both knees, arms coming up, double bent leg lunge. This can be far superior, particularly if you're a beginner, to the straight leg at the back. Because you can see as I bend this knee, I can tilt my pelvis back to neutral, meaning that as I open through my chest here in the lunge, I'm not compressing the lumbar spine. Now, simultaneously, we're going to take the arms down and step that right foot forwards, and we're back to the beginning again. I'll just go to the other side. No particular reason, just change of scenery. Inhale, the arms come all the way up. Exhale, we'll twist to the left. Now, just try to yearn that left hip forwards as you twist away from it. Palms can face down, or they can face the same direction as your chest. Find what's right for you. Nice deep breathing. Beginner's version, lifting that left knee, taking hold of the knee, the outside of the knee, with that right hand, and twist a little further to your left. Looking over if you're steady there. Otherwise, just look to the side, or even to the front. Looking over the backhand just challenges the balance a little. And then hands to prayer. Bend both knees. Take the left ankle to the lower right thigh. Sit down into your right heel. Keep your back long. Couple more breaths there. One more. And on your next exhale, swimming back, elbows straight, palms facing the earth, backs of hands and knuckles facing the ceiling. Straightening both legs if you can. If you want to, plant or flex your left foot, lift the leg a little higher. Feel the resistance there into your glutes. Maybe let your chest come down a bit more. See how you feel. Adjust accordingly. And then we find that ground with the left foot, double bent leg lunge. Arms up, keep them straight. Your palms can touch or they can take themselves away from each other, just depending on what feels most comfortable on your shoulders. Arms come down, stepping that left foot forwards. So you have the option to repeat that again or come with me to a slightly more advanced version. So off we go. Maybe not holding the postures for as long this time as well, just to give you some variation. So we're prioritizing flow a little bit more with this one. Inhale to lift the arms up. Exhale, split the arms, left arm forwards, right arm back. Twist the chest to the right. Remember, resist forwards with that right hip. So here, either taking hold of your knee or, if you want to go more advanced, taking hold of that right foot with the left hand. And then exhale to twist, looking over the backhand. Keep both legs straight here if you're going with the version I'm doing now. Bending the right knee. Come into your figure four stretch. And then if you can, go down a little lower, taking your elbows to your inner right lower leg. Keep the chest up, lengthen through the spine. Swim the arms back, coming into flying warrior. Plant or flex the foot if you like. Maybe drop the maybe drop the chest towards the left leg more. Lifting the right leg more, and then finding the ground, bending both legs and lifting the arms up. Now simply just standing to the front of your mat, or take your hands to the floor and find your vinyasa flow. Inhale to Palakasana, exhale to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale to Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then jumping forwards. Meeting me at the top of your mat, whether you've done that Vini flow or not. And then take an inhale to rise up. Exhale to twist. Lead forwards with your left hip. And then lead to the left with your ribs. Standing twist. Kicking your left foot up, taking hold of it with a straight left leg, straight right leg, or holding on to your left knee with your right hand. Grow long through the spine, tall in your posture. Proud chest, but humble ribs. Draw the front ribs back. Keep your core strength integrating into the whole body. Bending both knees. Taking hands to prayer. Place your left ankle onto your lower right thigh and lower yourself down into figure four stretch. You can stay high like the last one, or come down lower. Just explore more mobility in the lower back and the hips. And we swim back. Lower your chest over that right thigh. Straighten into both legs, extend both elbows. Lift that left leg up a little more if you can. Strong in the triceps now. Really embed your shoulder blades in your back.
And then keep that strength. Find the ground with that left foot, both knees bending. Draw the front ribs back. Lift your pelvic floor, strong. Either coming back to the front of your mat or take your vinyasa flow. Inhale back to Palakasana. Exhale to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale to look up. Exhale, jumper step forwards. Half lifting, folding in. Inhale to rise. And exhaling down. So hopefully you feel full of life after that. A little bit more strong, a little bit more loose. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. Namaste.